Hey, what's up, guys? This is Kay from Lunarlight Games, and thanks for dropping in. Hello, and welcome to the channel if you're new. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, as well as that like button. Help us keep growing our channel, please. And also, happy belated Christmas, I guess. Merry Christmas to you all. Let's go ahead and set up for this stream. Okay, so just gotta do a quick check here and we will get going. Okay, so hey, what's up, Seth? Merry Christmas. Yeah, we're gonna have a chill time here today. Tonight. So let's see here. How was your Christmas? Okay, so I more or less have the guide posted here, so let me see what we need to do. Right, so the last time we were here, we had just stopped right before the Festival of the Hunt. So that's going to be fun. Congrats! Lucky you. It's going to make for a very, very good gift for the end of the year. Alright, so let's see. Alright. So we are back here in a little side room, and we're just about to begin the Festival of the Hunt. Now, at this point you really have to choose whether to let one of your three characters, because you have to choose which one you want to win, because there are going to be three separate rewards for winning the Festival of the Hunt. If you win with Vivi, you will get a theater ship kit. Excuse me, meant to say a theater ship card. Why did I say kit? Anyways, Freya gets a coral ring. That's an accessory. And Zaghnol gets 5,000 gil. If you look over here, well, we need 5,000 gil. So that really just leaves the coral ring or the theater ship card. You gotta decide whether to get one from GameStop or Amazon. My recommendation from there, if you really don't want to wait, I would recommend getting it from any other retailer besides GameStop. Unless you have some sort of special deal. Amazon isn't too bad, but if you have any problems or issues and you want to return it, you're going to have to deal with the wait time. And unless they are offering like some sort of deal or discount on it, I would avoid Amazon for major purchases like this. It's not a bad option though if you can get a hefty discount. At which point you kind of have to pick and choose whether to go with the lower cost or the guaranteed returns. Alright, so I think what we're going to go for is a theatership card. Because there's a certain card game that we have to win in Disc 2. And the Coral Ring we'll get later on anyway. It's not missable. It just gives you an extra boost for the upcoming battles if you want it. It allows you to absorb lightning elemental damage, so if you're doing like a speed run, the Coral Ring will be very handy. Alright, so our starting point here is the theater district. You'll need to take the air cab to get there. Oh, how fun. Well, let's get moving. Alright. Let's get a move on. Are you planning on getting the slim version or the original version? The air cab bound for the theater district is now departing. Well, let's get going then. Such rudeness. Princess, they are treating you like a commoner. Oh hush, we got a great view from here. What's the difference between the OG and the Slim? I think it's the placement of the ports and the size factor. You're right, I can see the entire town. I've never seen one of the Slims in person, so I don't really know how exactly the port placement has been rearranged, but the original is not too bad. Although those are getting fewer and fewer around in the wild. Princess, look, Master Vivi is also participating. I can't believe it, he seemed reluctant earlier. Master Vivi, the princess and I are rooting for you. Come on, Vivi. Oh, you can do it. We're going to slide everything into his favor, but no, Master Vivi. Look out, oh gosh, I can't watch anymore. He probably got bit. You can't win just by running. A good offense is the best defense. Attack. You can't lose to that monkey Zidane. Yes, that's it. Burn them all. Now's your chance one more time. Burn them all. Use your fire magic. Burn them all to death. Vivi behind you. Yes, go. I don't even know what's going on. Meanwhile, to give ourselves an easier time, let me go ahead and equip our best weapon. We get 12 minutes. That's plenty of time. If you really want to win using Zidane, just run around, kill everything in sight. I can't tell which one's better. Zidane with his double daggers or Zidane with his pole arm swallow looking blade here. Alright, so that's 12 points. Freya's in the lead with 21. Oh, come here, bird. Come here. There is a way to guarantee this, though, if you are strong enough and if you really want to win. Not me, though. We're just gonna let Vivi win. Gotta say though, Zidane looks more badass with his double-bladed poleaxe here. There's that thing over there. Come on. Oh, Gennaro's now in the lead. I'm surprised he's actually around because I thought they were still lost in the evil forest. Anywho. If you have this weapon, you can pretty much one-shot almost everything. Also, take note that the timer keeps going even if you are in the menu. So yeah, if you want to get in the lead and keep the lead, make sure you have enough to make the ogre and equip it, and it'll allow you to one-shot almost everything. Where did these wild beasts come from? I almost got devoured by one. Old man is the only one left here. Alright. So with the ogre, it's possible to one-shot almost everything that the game throws at us. At least up until this point. Hey, what's up, Dart? In this hunt. The person that we want to win here is Vivi. Oh hey, Lonnie's on the lead. Even though she doesn't show up in the story until like this too, I think? That's the canon winner. Freya's the canon winner, but we want that card. We want that ultra rare holographic Charizard shiny card. That $1 million Charizard card that... Who was it? That has it. What was it? Logan Paul or somebody? I forget. Anyways, you guys know which one. We're just doing this playthrough for fun. We're not really trying to go for the best gear or whatever. We're actually running codes and whatnot, so... About the only thing that we're not doing in this playthrough is collecting cards, so we're gonna need all the good ones that we can get for this too. Though, as you said, if you want an easier time in this game, definitely let Freya win, and she'll pick up the coral ring, and you can carry that over to your main party. It's not a big deal though, because I think you can craft that later. But it's a good item to pick up early on. So we just have to head over to the business district, go fight a few more battles. Oh yeah, it definitely is. Oh man, did we just see... Oh, that bird's back for more dinner. The poor Moo, though. It probably got eaten somewhere. You don't have to pop a potion later, but so I'm really interested to see whether this game will get a full remake or not. Thanks, Dart. You have yourself a nice day as well. You know, it's funny, I remember being a kid and everyone collecting Pokemon cards, and I had like little to no interest in it whatsoever. I mean, I did want the cards, but I was just too young to actually take care of them. And then next thing you know, like 25 years later, everyone's collecting them now. And making some ridiculous and obscene amounts of money off of them. We'll have to see whether it gets remade into an action hybrid game like FF7 Remake. On the one hand, I love the graphics. On the other hand, the structure of it is not what I personally look for in an RPG. Though it has its moments. Same thing goes for Final Fantasy 16. It's got its good moments, but not what I prefer. Alright, so I think around the 2-minute mark we can head off into the other side and find the Zaghnol. Oh, there goes V. Let's go save him. Oh man, I missed it. I forget if it's possible for us to save him at that moment. Okay, so here's the Zaghnol. Hey, big boy, turn around. Damn, you're ugly. Well, allow me to help. Okay, but I get to finish him. I've got a date with Dagger on the line. I thought he had a date on the line already when he tried to kidnap her. You're ridiculous. Fine, as you wish. My favorite line from The Princess Bride. Right next to I am... Actually, no. As the line goes, my name is Inigo Montoya. Alright, so if you want Zidane to win, you have to make sure he gets the final hit. Otherwise, if you want anyone else to win, like Freya for example, make sure she gets the final hit. Kinda like this. Now, of course, you can fight this thing and kill it, and earn the points, but we want that Charizard card. So, say goodbye to Freya. Oh no, game over. Zidane and Freya have retired. That was marvelous, all of you. Oh wait, the game didn't end. And look who inched by with 4 points. Nice. 169. Congratulations. We grant you the Master Hunter and your reward. Sweet. Got us that Logan Paul card. And we get a key item that doesn't really do anything. Well done, Master Vivi. Thanks, I can't believe it. I won. It only took him burning every single living thing in town in order to win. Oh boy, what's this? Regent. Ooh, it's a shiny Rattata. Please forgive my intrusion. I bring urgent news from our king. The king of Burmecia? Sire, you must not let him see you like this. You're too ugly to show to the world. Take a good look at him. An injury has blinded him. Oh, thank goodness, he can't see. Continue. Yeah, so you can manipulate who wins that battle. Or the hunt, I mean, the festival. If both Freya and Zidane get knocked out during that fight with Zaghnol, Vivi wins by default. But if you manage to kill it with whichever character you want, you can manipulate it so either Freya or Zidane can win. Though why would you ever want 5,000 gil is beyond me. Anyways, our kingdom is being attacked by some unknown force. We are severely outmatched. Please send reinforcements immediately. The enemy looks like an army of mages wearing... Oh. The enemy looks like an army of Funko Pops. The king and I are old friends. We will send reinforcements to Burmecia immediately. Reading is hard. Thank you, Regent. The king and all of Burmecia will be most grateful. I must return now. Barf. Don't worry, he just fainted. Take him to the infirmary. It's too late, he's gone. Oh. Oh. Well, it's a miracle he even made it this far. I can't believe this is happening. This is a problem. Because of the festival, there are hardly any men left in the castle. It will take time to mobilize. I don't see how that is an issue because Zidane and Freya and Vivi just wiped out all the monsters. Unless everyone else died fighting the monsters in the festival. We have no choice. Call back the 4th Aerial Division patrolling the border. But if we recall the 4th, we will lose our eyes over Alexandria. Burmecia is our ally. We must help them. Funko Pops. They might be Funko Pops just like Vivi. Although Vivi here is an amiibo. It can't be. Could it be Mother? I must go now. I cannot sit and wait for the reinforcements. I'm coming with you. Zidane's always chasing tail here. No, this doesn't concern you. What's this? I'm a stranger all of a sudden? I'm not gonna sit back and watch your home get destroyed, alright? Thank you, Zidane. Can I come too? I want to find out who they really are. Sure. Alright then, let's go to Burmecia. Princess, this is a foreign matter. It has nothing to do with us. We're not collectors here. We don't need any Funko Pops. Steiner is right. We don't know if Alexandria is involved. But if not Black Mages. If Funko Pops are involved, Zidane, you know what I'm talking about. If Mother is behind this, I'll make her stop, I promise. I think you should stay here. Well, that's a strange turn. What? We don't know what to expect there. I've already faced great danger coming here. What's the difference? Resist the FOMO. Dagger, this is war. A lot of people are gonna die. I know that. How did you feel when you saw that Rat-a-tat die just now? I felt sad, of course. Just sad? Weren't you scared too? Obviously, you haven't realized how dangerous it's gonna be. You could get killed. This is no time to be talking about convincing your mother of anything. But now's not the time to argue. He's right, we must head to Burmecia at once. Will you open the Dragon's Gate? Of course, if you're going by foot, leaving from that gate is the best way. As you'll soon find out, it's the only way. Let us eat while we wait for the gate to open. And is it gonna take that long? Let's see, I see a turkey, some ham, mashed potatoes, probably that rat that just died. Yeah, I'm so hungry. The Festival of the Hunt Feast is one of our oldest traditions. It began well over 5 centuries ago. Oh great, we just killed... Oh, I see what's going on here. We're eating everything that we just killed. It is customary to eat everything with your hands, so go on before it gets cold. I don't know about you, but I would prefer to have some sort of utensil, maybe some chopsticks or something. Thank you, Uncle. I guess this is just an excuse to, you know, cut down on modeling utensils. But, it's so good. I like how the region looks like a bug just feasting on some leftovers. Let's just eat. We can't do anything until the gate opens. You're right. Hey, not bad. This is wonderful. Princess, how's everything? Why aren't you eating? Oh, I'm sorry. You're right, everything is so delicious. Om nom nom nom. Indeed it is, especially this beef. It is superb. Really, I don't remember killing anything that resembled a cow. There was a dog, wolf-looking thing. Oh, I'm so full, I'm getting sleepy now. Too much turkey, I guess. What the? The food is poison. How could I be so careless? Ugh. I'm starting to feel sick. Forgive me, Princess. I should have tasted it for poison. That's impossible. There shouldn't be any in your dish. What? Now that you mention it, I feel just fine. How'd you know? Princess, you didn't. Yeah, you heard that right. It's not poison, it's just a medicine Zidane gave me. Believe me, this was not what I had planned. Oh, how fun, she just roofied everyone. Steiner, I have to make my own decisions. I had no choice. Uncle Sid would never let me leave the castle. That is because he is concerned about you. I understand, but... No, you don't understand. War is a terrible thing. You must never experience it as I have. I'm sorry, Princess. I cannot follow any orders that might put your life in danger. What if Alexandria is behind the attack on Burmecia? It could lead to war between the three great nations. Many innocent people will die. As the Princess of Alexandria, there must be something I can do. I have to help Mother. I don't want to see anything happen to her. Very well. Princess, I will follow you wherever you choose. Like the loyal stalker he is. Thank you. Let's go before everyone wakes up. Yeah, before they realize they've been drugged. How ironic. The guy that chases girls all the time gets drugged. I'm sorry, Zidane. Come on. And in his sleep he's mumbling, "Dagger, where are you going?" Or is he just paralyzed? It must have been some sort of drug. It was weed. Yeah, weed will do that to you too. Edibles. She slipped edibles. We even had. I gave her some because she said she was having problems sleeping. I'm impressed. There's more to her than meets the eye. Yeah, the princess will slip you edibles. How nice of her. How crafty. Damn, what the hell is she thinking? Maybe she's heading to Burmecia. Then you might still be able to catch up with her. Phoebe, wake up. We're going to Burmecia. Let's head for the... Oh man, I forgot how to read this. Gizamaluk's Grotto. Yeah, we'll go with that. Once we pass through the grotto, we will be in Burmecia. You can leave from the Dragon's Gate located on the base level. Alright, so I guess that ends this portion. Yeah, we heard you the first time. Then head for the Gizamaluk's Grotto, as Freya said, to go to Burmecia. Alright, so finally we can get out of here. It took several hours, but we are now free to go explore the world once more. Also, there you go. We got this special card. Even though it's not the best card ever, it's still much more powerful than anything that we have in our deck at the moment. Seriously, that card game in Trino is going to be a pain in the butt if we want to win all three games. Unless you start playing now and strengthen your cards through battling. Alright, so we're going to do some quick shopping just before we leave. Also, we can re-gear our characters. In case you are unaware, we now get to keep Freya in our team from this point forward. Freya has some pretty gnarly stats and abilities. I'm just gonna go ahead and equip her basic stuff, and we will gear her out just like this. But just in case I'm forgetting anything, let's go ahead and double check over in town. There are no more collectibles, so we are free to just check out the shop real quick and then leave this place. I think we've spent enough time here. Yeah, Giza's Grotto is probably the easier way to say it. The town seems relatively peaceful now. They somehow managed to kill every single monster that was inside the city. Anywho, I'm just gonna double check that we haven't missed anything here. He took the sword. Now we're fine here. Also, now's a great time to go ahead and do the cotton rope trick here. So in case you're wondering what I'm talking about, if you have enough items to craft the cotton robe, meaning you need to max out your inventory of wrists and steepled hats, if you have enough, you can use a crafting exploit. It's not a glitch, it's just an exploit. It's just the same as the blowgun exploit from Tactics Ogre, where the cotton robe is worth more than the individual items that are used to make it, and also the crafting price. So, craft one of these. It's about 1,000, and then you can sell it for money, for profit. Other than that, I think we have plenty of everything else. So, not a big deal. Also, it would have been smart to mention to unequip everything from both Steiner and Garnet, because they took some of our items with them. I think she took the Moonstone, so we can't use that at the moment. It's not a huge deal though, we'll get it back when she rejoins the party. It will. We'll just have to work with what we have right now. Alright, so just gear up. And then we can leave. Yeah, without that glitch or that exploit, it would be incredibly time-consuming to play through all of Tactics Ogre. Especially if you want to play through the endgame coda stuff. If you're just looking to beat the game, I don't think it's completely necessary. But it sure as hell makes everything way easier to complete. And thankfully there's no downside to using it, so if you want to use it, fine. If you don't bother. It's not going to make or break the game either way. Alright, so after doing everything here and... oh crap, I forgot. Damn it. I forgot. There's an item that we need to pick up. How could I forget? Actually, no. Hang on. Maybe I'm misremembering. Did we not buy all the javelins? Never mind. We got plenty of these. The javelins are a sort of missable item. You need it for crafting later, and this is like your only time to buy them. Otherwise, you'll miss out on getting extras later. Alright, so in order to reach the Dragon's Gate, we have to go all the way down here. Now, let's see. We need to go over to the Serpent's Gate first. And once we're over here, there's a treasure chest right over there for a wired card. And I think if you head down over here, there should be another card, or not a card, but a chest. Where the hell is it? What am I looking for here, and why am I not finding it? Never mind, I think I've already collected all the stuff here. But this area right over here is the seaport. If you have the ship later in the game, you can enter Lindblum from this side. Just something to know. It's not important right now. Now let's go over to the Dragon's Gate. Yeah, with the Wildwood, you can spend your time farming out everything else. You can recruit enemies and sell off their junk. I think there should be a tent right about somewhere here. Yeah, there's a hidden chest here for a tent, but we've maxed that out. Also, this Moogle over here, his name is Munte. And he has a letter from Stiltskin. Do you know Stiltskin? He's that funny yellow brownish colored Moogle. I left Lindblum and headed north. I walked through the mist and Gizamaluk to reach Bermesia for the very first time. It's raining as expected. I'm going to look for shelter now. We are chasing after Stiltskin's very footsteps. You went to Bermesia? It might be dangerous there, Kupo. You have a letter? No. Poor guy wants mail. I'm gonna make a save here. Now let's see. How many saves do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's too bad you guys can't see the saves here. Ah, crap, I didn't make a save. I put it in the wrong spot. Hang on. Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, the 20th. There we go. We'll just save right over here. And there's another shop here if you haven't purchased any items. It's really convenient. We don't have to run all the way back upstairs in order to access it. If you're going to Bermesia, go through Gizamaluk's grotto in the northern mountains. The best way to get to the grotto is by following the roots popping up out of the ground, which extend all the way to the grotto. So from here we can finally exit out of Lindblum. Alright, so at this point we have a number of places to explore. Let's see here. Well, first off, let's go find the Q's March. There are going to be tons of random battles from here until they just run away. I don't have time for this. Come on, come on, come on. I probably should just fled. There we go. Alright, so gotta keep our health up. This place is also excellent for grinding if you need to. I'm thinking that says Coos March. Yeah, let's say it's Coos March. Coos Marsh. Anyways, we can earn an extra character here. It's actually optional if you want to come here. You don't really need to go here if you don't want to. And oh, hey look. It's the 2 tutorial Mughals. Well, if you don't know where you're going, you can also get directions from Moxter. If you want to go to Burmecia, it's further north. Use the touchpad on the world map and use the map to confirm your direction. Remember, you have to go through the Ghazamaluk's grotto at the base of the mountain to get to Burmecia. I like how they keep repeating that because I think for most players, probably a lot of place testers got lost here and didn't know where to go. Because they're oddly specific about you having to go through the grotto. Gosh, bro, you sure know a lot. Yeah, sure do. Alright, so after that... Oh, we gotta go find this farm, or not farm, this pond. There are random encounters here. So be aware of that. Oh, hey. Hungry. This monster's gonna eat us. Alright, so... Look at all the frogs here. Well, guess what? You can catch frogs here. I wonder if it's trying to eat the frog. So, give the Bulbasaur over to this Coup over here. Frog's very good. I don't know if you guys have ever eaten frogs, but they taste like a cross between fish and a very meaty, kind of like chicken thing. It's not exactly chicken, but it's more meaty than fish. Who the heck are you? Me? Alright, so the default name for this monster thing, Coup, his or her name is Quina. So, Quina, do you want this frog? Yes, yes. Oh, that poor Bulbasaur. Alright, here. Yay! Quina received a frog. Mine. That poor frog. Oh, and hey, look over there, it's Quail. You pathetic Quina. Can't even feed yourself. Can't even catch a frog. Can't master art of eating just chasing frogs, Quina. But Master, frog's very good. Frog's here best, better than Alexandria's. Queena, you in darkness. Need some light. World, big place, many, many foods. Alexandria, just one kingdom. You need go out more, eat other food. Go out into world? Sounds scary. Are there yummier frogs outside? Of course, many good frogs. All coos love frogs best. Eating frogs is key to growth. Coo marshes exist all over world. Go eat frogs in other marshes. I promise you get much learning. Traveler, please show Queena the world. Anywhere with food, good. You want me to take him with us? Alright, so you can choose to take Queena along with you. You can refuse as well, and I think you'll get Queena later on in the game anyway. So, there's no reason not to take him or her. Will I find yummier frogs outside? There is plenty of stuff in the world that tastes better than frogs. Really, really? Okay, I go with you. What's wrong with Vivi? What's up, Vivi? Um, that man looks exactly like my grandpa. Your grandfather? Who? That quail guy? Yeah, maybe he knows my grandpa. I'm gonna go talk to him, Zidane. What wrong? Something on my face? Yeah, it's the whiskers. Um, do you know a man named Quan? I not know I not know that bigot. Why does he call him a bigot? Grandpa Quan was a bit strange, but how do you know him? I no can answer. Grandpa Quan looks exactly like you, Mr. Quail. Yeah, so does Queena, but we don't say that. Of course, we from same tribe. So he does know him. You really don't know him? No, I not know this Quan. Honestly. That's too bad. Let's go, Vivi. Okay. I'm pretty sure he does. He just doesn't want to say anything. Queena. She or he still need much learning. Please help him. I wonder why they offer you to call Queena either she or he, yet it still refers to him as him right over here. Kind of a strange quirk, but oh well. Alright, so let's see. Aw, man. I think I forgot to steal an item. I forgot to steal an item from the Zaghnol. I'll have to make that up later. Yeah, I probably should have stolen the needle fork from the Zaghnol. Not a problem, though. It's not a huge deal. We can get that later anyway. Yeah, we did not get the steals from the Zaghnol. Dang it. I'll have to do that off stream. I'll come back later and redo this portion of the game. Well, that's fine. We can move on. And here we have our introduction to the frog catching minigame. Zidane, can I catch frogs? This is entirely optional, but there are some pretty good rewards for letting Quina catch stuff. I would recommend just letting him or her do it. Why? Because it is key to, I think, getting her, or his, you know what, let's just refer to him as his, since the game obviously thinks so as well. So, Quina has a special ability later in the game that we can learn, and it gets powered up by however many frogs you can capture. So if you capture a lot of frogs, you can max out his damage with frog drop, I think. It's a powerful ability because it's a guaranteed 9999. But anywho, it's relatively easy to catch frogs. But you wanna keep at least one male or female in the pond. Don't catch every single thing, because if you want to catch more frogs later, they're gonna take forever to respawn. I'm gonna make sure to let at least one female stay in here. This one's a male. I guess we'll keep this one. You working hard? Yeah. You come far a long way up Gourmand. I give you this. You get 1 piece of ore for capturing 2. Thank you, Master Quail. I train more. So yeah. We're gonna want to catch every other frog. Gotta make sure we save at least one male and female. Otherwise, it's gonna take forever for these things to respawn, and the rate at which they respawn, it takes forever if you grab everything here. I mean, it takes a number of in-game hours for them to respawn. Got this male. Come on. If they're close to the shore, you can just hold the stick close to the frog and just keep mashing X, and when they jump, you may or may not have a chance to capture them. Kind of like that. Female. Yeah, I'm working hard. You come far a long way up Gourmand. I give you this. We can grab the ether. Thank you, Master Quail. I train more. Come on. Nope, missed that one. Come on, come closer. That's a male. I think that's good enough. We'll leave the other 2 alone. Yeah, we've had enough. I'm done catching. So yeah, that's a big bummer. I forgot that the pig monster that we were fighting against in the festival had a couple items that we didn't pick up. In my rush to get that portion of the game over, we skipped out on the steals, because I think it has one of Freya's weapons, and it also has a pair of mithril no, not armlets. What the heck am I thinking? I think it's a pair of mithril gloves, which we don't have at the moment. I don't think it's a big deal, though, because we can buy those later anyway. Oh well. Let's go ahead and gear out Quina. Quina is actually a very useful character. She comes loaded with a bunch of abilities, but of course you'll have to earn those later. How? Well, by eating, of course. Alright, so we've gotten these now. Alright, so there are a bunch of monsters that we can fight here. So let's go ahead and teach Quina his or her first two abilities. I gotta go find some enemy spawns here. Ah, man, I don't want to do this. No, we don't want to do that. So again, once more, we're looking for two monsters somewhere in this place. Maybe if I turn on the... Oh, never mind. Alright, so this frog or toad we can eat. So right over here, this eat ability, you can learn enemy skills. You have to use it on the enemy when they're below a certain percentage of health. I think it's like 25% or something, and then if you have the trance on Quina, it rises up to like 50 or something percent. We just got to keep everyone alive, and hopefully Quina can... No, we gotta wait until it's weaker. Come on, Quina. Come on, we don't want trance available at the moment. Eat it. There we go. That is the very first ability we have learned for Quina. It's also the most important ability for her because you can augment its power by collecting more frogs. There you go, see? You learn Frog Drop from eating the Gigantoad. But there's still like one more enemy that we can find around here. I just hope we can encounter it. But let me go ahead and speed this up so we can get through this. Don't mind the fast forward function. That's not what we want. Back. I don't have flee. You know what? Let's just kill it. We don't really have to farm any XP here, but I need to find that thing. Nope, wrong one. Let's just run away. Alright, so we're going to have to re-equip the dagger or the mage masher. Whichever one allows us to run away. And where's that monster? There we go. This is the one. I think it has somewhere around 200 HP, I think. Let me attack it once more. Yeah, so Koos are not exactly clowns. They are their own unique race of monsters, or people, I should say. Alright, that's all that we needed to do here. So make sure you let Quina learn those two abilities, and also pick up any frogs that you can over there. Just remember to leave 2 frogs for later. Otherwise, when we return here and there are no frogs at the pond, it is not going to repopulate, and then we're going to have to wait even longer. Alright, so outside of those, there are still like 3 more enemies that we can probably learn more enemy skills. Ah, come on. Ah, they killed Vivi. It's just like Kevin from, or not Kevin, Kenny from South Park. They killed Vivi. Although I guess the more accurate monster or character in this game would be Cinna. Cinna is far more similar. Well, not really. Quina's not really a cannibal because she's not eating the same people of the same race. These things are quite strong. And I don't think we can get anything from them, so... Oh, by the way, that's Freya's special technique here. She gets access to Dragon Knight abilities and also jump, which allows her to just, you know, scramble away and drop down with a heavy attack. Come on, you gotta live. It's a really useful ability for Freya. I need to level up these characters in order for us to survive. Meanwhile, we'll just eat potions. Alright. Let's see here. So if we check the the forest for bombs. Actually, no. Never mind. They're not going to be here. Come on, get out, get out, get out. Takes forever for them to run away. Anywho, what we're going to be doing right now is trying to find every single enemy currently available so we can have Quina learn her abilities. Which we will start by... hang on. Okay, I see what I'm doing. Let's see. Let me just heal up real quick. Yeah, we're gonna camp out right in front of the train station. I was gonna buy some items, but I don't know if we need to. Let me get a refill on potions, and let's go. We are on the plains. Never mind. I guess we'll have to go up to the middle section. Because the monsters that we're looking for aren't exactly here. These monsters have a specific spawn point. There are going to be 3 enemies up on top. And to get there, we have to head all the way back to the business district and out into the overworld from there. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. You can move forward with the story. There are going to be other opportunities where you can have Quina learn these abilities, but this is the earliest chance that you get. Might as well, though. Okay, so we're gonna go wander around the forest for a little bit. There we go, the mustard bombs. We only need to eat one of these, so... I think it's these things. Hang on. We don't want to kill them. We just want to eat them. There we go. Queen ate that ball of fire and learned Mustard Bomb, which we can now use against it. I don't think it's all that great though, but here it is. What does it do? It causes heat to the enemy. Never mind. That's not a good ability. Heat is a strange status effect where if you get it and you try to move, it will kill you. I don't know what that did. Probably didn't do anything. Anywho, that is one enemy we have killed. Sorry, I mean to say that is another enemy we have eaten, not killed. Yeah, heat is a weird status effect. It's not really a problem on enemies, though. It mainly affects yourself. And then I think there's another monster here. Hang on. Let me see if it's available. Well, that's not what we need, but we're still going to eat these spiders as well. Ah, crap. Our characters are way too strong. These spiders barely have any health. I think most of our characters will probably end up killing this thing, so how can I hurt it without killing it? Well, the boring answer would be just to use BB. It's going to take multiple turns though. I think we've done up to 32 hit points of damage. So we're just gonna have to wait. You know, it's good. I'm tired of waiting, so let's turn this into high-speed mode. This is just gonna cut down on the waiting. If you're impatient like me, this is very handy to have. Ah, come on, it's still not weak. This is very similar to the capture ability or the recruit ability from Tactics Ogre. There we go. So from the spider we learned level 3 defenseless. It reduces defense of enemies whose levels are multiples of 3. I mean, cool, but few enemies are even able to be hit by this thing. I don't even bother using it, but it's nice to fill the list, I guess. No, unfortunately you don't get stats from eating enemies, I don't think. That is mainly dependent on, I think, the level ups and the gear that you equip when you level up. Anywho, that's another blue magic ability. Blue magic is a thing that's always been in Final Fantasy games. You earn it from learning it from other enemies. I think in Final Fantasy VII it was in the game as a materia, and Final Fantasy VIII it was in the game as a limit break option. Alright, we got one more monster that we have to eat, and then we can move on. Come on, come on, come on. Random encounters. The bane of my existence. Pretty much anything random, really. There we go. That's the monster that we need to eat now. These guys aren't too bad, though. We should be able to eat them right about now. Okay, since we don't have any white mages in our party, crap. There goes my quick way of getting these guys to wake up. Alright, so if you don't have a white mage in your party that can cast Asuna, you can use Vivi to knock someone awake. Otherwise you'd have to use a remedy, but I don't think we can buy any of those at this moment, so... Oh, here we go. Wake up, Queena. That's how you cure someone with sleep status if they're currently asleep and you have no way to wake them up. Just smack them with a stick. There we go. That's another one down. I'm probably gonna have to redo this over later when I go back and pick up those items that we didn't steal from the Zaghnol. No big deal. Okay, so... what is Limit Glove anyway? Causes non-elemental damage to the target when your HP is 1. That's oddly specific. Although kind of handy if you are up against certain enemies that keep using gravity or something, or demi. Anywho, we can move on. But before that, since we learned antibody, we can move on to the next ability. And I think somebody already learned something as well over here. No. I don't have a new staff. Learn antibody there, and then we'll just keep the con robe on. Oh, and I guess we didn't learn these. Let's see. Steel gill or flea gill. This one's more important at the moment. Almost got that completed. Alright, so before we move on, there are a couple items we can pick up over here. This is Pinnacle Rock. Warning, there are reports of an old man's ghost appearing here at Pinnacle Rocks. We are unable to verify the rumor, but we recommend staying away from this area. There's a creeper somewhere around here. But this is what we're really here for. The Phoenix down and this thing over here. Wrong chest. There we go. Grab the elixir. I don't think you can buy elixirs in this game, so... At least not right now. So grab them if you get the chance. So we're done up here. We can head back down. Yeah, this is quite the way down. I remember back on the PS1 version in the old days where you had no fast forward function, and so you had to do all this manually. So if you forgot something, then guess what? You gotta take a minute or two just to travel back down and up and around. I mean, we could still do that here too, but I think it looks kind of jarring when you view it later. That's why I try to avoid using the speed up function. Except for a few times where it becomes very handy. Anywho, return back here. I'm going to make a quick save here. And to be sure, I'm going to make a separate save. Oh, fun fact, I don't know if I mentioned this, but if you call Mogwo a bunch of times and don't save and do anything at all, he'll get pissed. It's a fun Easter egg. Nothing important, but it's funny to see. Alright, so this thing we need to eat as well. I forgot about it the first time around. It has somewhere around... Actually, is that enough or not? No, I need one more attack. Definitely eat this thing because it has possibly the best ability that you can pick up right now. I don't think you'll be able to use it unless you do some grinding. But trust me, it's well worth it. Mighty Guard is one of the few abilities that allows Quina to really shine. So what does Mighty Guard do? Well, guess what? This allows you to cast Shell and Protect on all your party members. Basically, it's just a huge buff that reduces damage from both magic and physical attacks. It's really handy. Make sure to get it. Now, let me see here. I'm going to quickly turn on the safe travel because I need to figure out where the next place is, and I don't want to run into an encounter and just waste time. Now, where is this thing? I'm looking for the Chocobo Forest. Should be somewhere around here. There it is. So we're gonna look for an enemy encounter here. Yeah, it costs a lot of MP, but trust me, you'll get more MP later as you level up. It's still early days, but once you're able to, I recommend casting it every time you have a chance. It makes some of the later boss battles much more manageable. This thing has up to 800 HP, so use your best attacks if you want to take it down. It's also kind of strong too, so watch out for that. I think I can eat it on the next turn. Please don't kill it. Ah, crap. In my mind, I was trying to calculate, is that enough? But if you're interested, those monsters are really good to farm. I guess I'll use this one here. I'm not really that concerned about min-maxing stats at the moment. Just gotta make sure we learn everything. Yeah, we can't eat it if it died. It's, you know, rotten meat. Rotten meat is a no-go. Yeah, I already switched everything here. Alright, we'll try again. There's no rewind function here, so if you mess up, you mess up. These guys are also a source of another ability as well, so let's try to eat it. Try not to kill it though, because it's kind of low on health. Never mind. Such a pain in the butt. Alright, this is where VV comes in handy. If you're having issues, use VV's pathetically low attack power to weaken them. Alright, so after omnomming that thing, we get a new ability. So what did we learn? Well, this is Vanish. It makes a party member disappear. Yeah, as if we really need to get rid of party members. But it's actually quite useful because I think Vanish allows you to go invisible, and it allows you to dodge physical attacks. Either that or enemies just don't attack you. On the flip side though, if an enemy casts magic, it will cause you to become visible again. And where the hell is this Iron Knight? That's where we just found it earlier, killed it, and now we can't get it anymore. It's also supposed to be one of the rarer spawns. Not completely rare, but it's slightly rare. There we go. Okay, gotta remember, don't kill it. That's 144. $184, so that's 320. Alright, so 320 plus 180, that's like 600 or so. Okay, that's 800. I think that's enough. $700, $800. There we go. So that's another one. Now, what is Angel's Snack? It uses Remedy on all party members. I don't know if that uses Remedy from your inventory, but either way, it's still kind of useful. If I remember right, you can't use Asuna on all characters at once, so that is one workaround if you have multiple party members with status effects. Now we just gotta look for one more enemy. This other enemy should be close to the marsh. Where the heck is the marsh? So somewhere over here. There we go. This thing has around 295 HP. Good enough. And that's the last ability we can learn here. So that's a handful of monsters you gotta go around and eat. And if you're playing this without a guide, that's real easy to screw up. Although, I don't think these abilities are all missable though. You'll just have to wait for a different group of enemies to eat them off of for Quina. Let's take a look at the gear. This section in the game is really good if you're looking for a place to farm out ability points. If not, then I guess you can just move on. Grinding is not at all required in this game. It just makes some of the boss fights more manageable. Alright, we are done here. Although we've been poisoned quite a few times, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw on antibody. Doesn't seem like we have too many issues with getting petrified, so we'll take off Jelly and put on Bandit for the improved steal rate. And then Vivi will do the same. And Freya... yeah, Freya's already got some good stuff going on. Millionaire, if you're having trouble with farming money, use this thing. High Tide will allow you to reach your limit break faster. Your trance state. It's useful. If you're having a hard time on certain boss fights, you can have this thing on. Otherwise, it's not too important. For Quina's sake, though, if you want to have an easier time eating enemies, keep it on. In Quina's trance state, eat becomes cook, and cook has a higher percentage chance of working. So you don't have to, like, drain down the HP too low in order to have the Devour ability succeed. Alright, so after doing that, let's make a save. Now comes a particularly boring part. We have to go over to the Chocobo Forest and do some farming. I'm going to go ahead and turn on safe travel so we don't have to deal with any random encounters. I don't need to do any farming just yet. But make your way over to the Chocobo's Forest. Oh hey, it's a Kipo. I mean, a Moogle. I'm Mene, master of this forest. This Chocobo is my friend Kupo. His name is Choco. Weird. In previous Final Fantasy games, the main Chocobo was named Boko. Like the Chocobo that's usually your friend. I think in Final Fantasy 5 it was named Boko, and then 8 as well. You can befriend Boko, but here for whatever reason his name is Choco. And this is Chocobo's forest. Hey, did a cute girl with long hair come by here? No, but ugly girl came by here. Dude, that's messed up. Oh. I guess she didn't come this way. Maybe she's heading toward Vermetia after all. I better get moving. You in a hurry, Kupo? Yeah, sort of. Then take Choco. You won't run into monsters if you ride Choco. That's another way to avoid enemy encounters. If you're riding Choco, then you won't get any enemy encounters, and with that you can avoid taking on more experience if you're looking to go for a low-level run. Choco, come here. It's okay, don't force him. No. If Choco hates, Choco runs away. Choco, come on, Kupo. Aw, he's shy. And he also probably hates us as well. Fine, I'll just get to the point, Kupo. These are Gisal greens. You can call Choco outside the forest with these. Find chocobo footprints near the forest, Kupo. Use Gisal greens there, and Choco will come. Choco likes you, Kupo. You call and he'll come. Please train Choco. Make him strong. Come back to this forest after you call him in the world. I'll tell you a big secret, Kupo. Alright, so we will take our Gisal greens and go find them. So how do you find or call Choco? Well, just make sure you're standing on top of the tracks like over here. And then... No, that's not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to go into the main menu. And then find the Gisal greens. Now, while you're standing over the tracks, go ahead and use the Gisal greens, and it'll call over Choco, who you can now ride. What a tame little guy. Anywho, we can ride him back to the forest. Oh, hey, Choco, how are you, Kupo? He seems happy to see his old friend. So, what's the big secret? Welcome back, Kupo. I knew you'd get along with Choco. Kupo. Did you know, Kupo? Once Chocobo chooses its master, it follows him forever. Choco ran away from his last master. That guy was mean. Choco didn't like him, Kupo. The poor guy. I helped Choco escape. Now we're living together, Kupo. I guess that makes them married? Here's the thing, Kupo. Choco has an ability to seek out treasures and items hidden underground. But I can't ride chocobos. Will you help me, Kupo? 60 gil per game, and you keep all the items Choco digs up. This sounds less like some sort of ability and more like a paid minigame. Want to pay me 60 gil? How about no? And I ride away into the sunset with Choco, and we'll never have to see you again. Anyways, pay him up. Good call. I'll let you use Choco's ability for 60 gil. Wow, how generous. Alright, let's give it a try. Alright, so this is the introduction of the Chocobo Hot and Cold mini game. This is pretty easy. All you have to do is dig with square. It's hot and cold. If you're cold, it'll tell you you need to move closer. And if you're hot, Choco will let you know. And if you hit a treasure, he'll tell you even further, and you just keep digging. Yeah, this is how you'll know you're close or about to hit some item. Rare treasures are buried deep. You have to drain the counter in order to pick up the treasure. This thing used to be such an annoying minigame. You had to play this so many times in order to dig up all the rare treasure. And guess what? If you screw up, then you don't get anything. So you would spend like endless minutes just trying to farm for the rewards. Come on, where the heck is it? There we go. And with that, we get the stone with patterns. Oh, and there's also a point system as well. Certain items, when you dig them up, they give you higher bonuses, especially if they're rare items. For that stone tablet, we get 25 points, 20 normal points, and 5 bonus points. Plus, Choco's beak became stronger. Yeah, it's an RPG within an RPG. The higher his beak level, the more that he can dig up, and the less time it takes for us to dig up treasure. And now we can go back to it. Same thing, just repeat. The worst part about this is that if you want all the good items in the game, you have to do this minigame. Alright, so what's this stone with patterns? Can I see, Kupo? There's a picture of some location on the stone, Kupo. This place must have tons of treasures. Why don't you go out of the forest and look for this place, Kupo? It's free of charge, of course. Go outside and press triangle while you're riding on Choco to choose which stone you want to find, Kupo. You can dig with square. I've got idea, Kupo. Let's call this stone Chocograph from now on. Chocograph. I think Choco's been searching for something all his life. There must be tons of treasures, Kupo. You might find some cards, so you should leave some room in your card inventory, Kupo. Alright, so I'll give you guys a quick primer on what a Chocograph is and how you're supposed to find the treasures. So go out into the main field, open the Chocograph menu, and it's going to give you a little screenshot of the game on the overworld. There's a riddle, and you're supposed to go out and find the treasure. Now, it does say field on the right-hand side, but don't worry about that for right now. So we gotta find this place where the river meets the ocean. And as luck would have it, it kind of looks like this spot. I mean, there's a bridge. There's the mountain. Looks really similar, so let's start digging. Oh, what do you know? We got it. We found a treasure chest. We get 2 elixirs, 3 high potions, 4 ethers, 2 Germinus boots. So the real treasure here was a pair of Germinus boots. We can equip those. And guess what? They have some support abilities on them as well. That's how you can get these abilities early on. And these accessories as well. Otherwise, you'll have to wait until later in the game if you want them. so once you open up that treasure chest, it becomes found and the icon changes from a closed chest to an open chest. There's only one of each, so don't worry about looking around any further. There are a limited number of chests per location, and if you want to find them, you have to dig up all of the chocographs in order to move on to. Or you can check the list over here. You can exchange points for more items. Some of the better items you have to save up a lot of points. But there's a lot of good stuff here too. For example, the Robe of Lords, the Protect Ring, the Wing Edge. I don't think you really need this card though, but if you want it, feel free to grab it. Also, I think this is the only place where you can get extra Phoenix pinions outside of just finding them on the overworld map or the various locations hidden throughout the game. The ore is useless though. Don't exchange for that thing. Same thing goes for the ether. You can get these through other means. But it takes a lot of farming in order to get these later items. Especially the Robe of Lords. If you want to farm enough points to get this thing right now, you can do it, but you do have better opportunities later for farming more points. I don't know of many people who are that dedicated to farming out these things right at this moment, though. Actually, if I remember right, the Wing Edge is not as useful either. So mainly just try to get these two things. And on the off chance, grab one of these. Alright, so we're going to spend some time playing this hot and cold minigame just to get all the chocographs. Thankfully, in this version of the game, you have the speed up function, so we can speed things up, and it doesn't affect the timer, so we get extra digs for activating it. And then if you find the location, I suggest turning it off because it's kind of hard to manage Choco at the same time. We get a high potion. Cool. Or, you know, just leave it on. Doesn't really matter. And just, like, rapidly mash X or square. Yeah, this is very annoying. But this is how you get all the best items in the game. And if you want to do that secret boss fight, you have to do this anyway, too. Come on. Where's all the treasure? Okay, so if you find a lot of items, you also get bonus time. And you get double points as well. And 10 extra seconds. I don't know why I just picked up. Oh, and if you can dig up items within a short time frame, you get additional points as well. I don't know what I just picked up. I kind of mashed too quickly there. Alright, so we found one high potion, 200 gil, an echo screen, Gisal greens, and a chocograph, and also some more Gisal greens, making for a total of 45 points. Now I wonder if that's a chocograph that we can actually find at this moment. No. Okay, so if you'll look to the far right there where it says the ability required, you can upgrade Choco with more abilities to traverse the field. I think the one that we need right now is the one that allows us to wade in shallow waters. So normally Choco can't walk across water. He can barely walk across land at this moment, but when you visit other chocobo locations, you can earn abilities that will allow you to walk on water. It'll allow you to walk across oceans, across mountains, and even fly. But it takes a while for that, and you need to keep playing this mini game a lot of times. It's frustrating, I know. All the good stuff is locked behind this mini game. And I completely understand if you guys don't want to even bother with this thing. I mean, it's not an essential part of the game, but because it gatekeeps a lot of content, we have to do this. We just gotta keep digging for all the chocographs until we get to a point where Mene says that we can't dig anymore. I mean, it's not that bad on this version of the game because we can do the speed up function. But if you were to play this without the speed up function, you'd have to do this. I got lucky there. Got another chocograph. And Choco's beak is getting stronger. Come on, where is it? So it's somewhere over here. The heck is it? There we go. Alright, so sometimes if you find too many items all at once, Mene is gonna force you to stop. But you'll get more bonuses. So we got 20 points, a soft that we can't carry, Esol greens, eye drops, or echo screens, another chocograph, eye drops, and we get 70 bonus points. Making for a total of 146 points. Not bad. What's this chocograph piece? Can I see Kupo? It's a fragment of chocograph Kupo. There's something carved on back. It's faded Kupo. I'll put it in key under your item menu. Take a look, Kupo. I think you're supposed to collect the pieces until you complete one chocograph, Kupo. Alright, so this is where the real deal comes in. There are multiple pieces of this chocograph that you need to collect. It's going to eventually show you the location of the final chocobo location. Also, the flavor text is a neat hint about the super boss. I think there's one chocograph piece per location. But you don't get access to the next chocobo location until much later. I think not until like somewhere maybe a quarter or halfway through. No, I think it's more than halfway through Disc 2. All you really need to know is that it'll take a while for you to move on to the next piece. But we want to keep digging here until Mene finally says that there are no more chocographs to find. Where's the next one? You gotta dig everywhere. The location always changes. Ah, crap. So if you run out of time like that, it will force you to stop and you'll lose your chance, so big bummer. That's why I recommend just turning on the speed up function and don't waste any time. Just mash square, try to find everything. Eventually you'll hit on the lucky location. It just takes some work. There's another chocograph. I think that may or may not be the last one. That's a remedy. I don't know what I got there. Keep going. That is a tent. Come on, Boko or Choco, grab it. Okay, so we won without going over time. Yeah, so we found one chocograph. And got a bonus of 90 points. 145 points, not bad. Apparently there's still more chocographs somewhere around here. Gotta keep digging. Eventually we'll get all of them, but it just takes some time. I think Zaghnol's ultimate weapon is also locked behind this minigame as well. I forget who else gets an ultimate weapon from this minigame. This is just a fun side activity if you're kind of bored with the main game. I don't think we got whatever we needed here. I'm going to try a few more sessions and then we'll probably move on. Or, you know, we can farm enough points to exchange for a Robe of the Lord. It is relatively easy for us to get the Robe of Lords this early. Or the Protect Ring. It's not a bad haul either. We're gonna put Mene out of business if we keep doing this. What the heck is it? Come on. I'm not seeing the thing that we need. Where is it? That was quick. There we go. I think that's the final chocograph. So how many points did we pick up? $213 points, that's not too bad. Oh, there's still more. Deck. Now the rewards that you get from this minigame are completely random. In order to find all the chocographs, you just have to keep repeating this minigame until you finally get the last one. But you'll likely want all of them if you want all the best items in the game. It's just gonna take a while. I don't think we're gonna take that long though. Probably not gonna try to farm for the Robe of Lords. Want one more? Can I get in less than 15 seconds? Yeah, I think that was the last chocograph. You think if Choco keeps digging, he'll find the way through the earth to China? Oh my god, there's still more? Well, Choco wants to dig. If what he wants is more digging, I guess we dig. I mean, I guess this is still more entertaining than trying to play Blitzball. Blitzball got old as well. Come on, where the heck is this thing? More Gasol greens, come on. At least his beak is getting stronger. Okay, so cross your fingers, that's the last chocograph. No? Oh my gosh. There's still even more. By the way, the Robe of Lords here is the best robe in the game for your casters, so it's worth the time to pick this up right now, if you're able to. It makes a lot of the early game fights very easy as well. But it's nothing that you can't get later in the game anyway. It's just really handy for grinding out max stats. I mean, this one's not that annoying. It's just very time consuming. It's relatively easy though. And it's not really frustrating because eventually you'll get everything that you need. It's just a matter of time. Personally, I prefer the actual hunting, the treasure hunt. Trying to grab all of the treasures without a guide is a test in knowing the entire layout of the game. Man, there's still more. I forget how many exactly that you can find at this point in the game. Not all of the treasures are available though. Like, some of the treasures are available to be found, but they're on different continents in the game. And you can't travel to all of them at this point in the game, so it's okay to have for later. There we go, there's another. If we get lucky, we can find another chocograph. I remember spending a lot of hours as a kid just trying to find all these things. I never did get the robe though. Partially because it was so hard to get all the bonuses. Okay, there we go. So when Mene says Choco can't find any more chocographs here for now, that's your cue to stop. I mean, you can keep playing the minigame and farming this place for more items, but you're not going to find any more chocographs. That is all that we can find for now. Let's have a look at all of the chocographs that we found so far. We have this one between the mountains. Uncultivated land. The treasure is buried near a river, Kupo, but I don't think it'll be easy to find. The healing shore. I think this one we can get later. It'll probably be on disc 2. There's a beach next to a huge dying forest. A cold field. Well, at this point we don't travel to any continents that are frozen. Again, the faraway lagoon. The Bird's Eye Lagoon. The small beach. Okay, so there are more chocographs for us to find later, but for now, these grayed out ones are off limits since we don't have that other ability. The colored ones are available for us to find right now, but some of these locations are far away and you cannot get to them yet. So, let me see, of the ones that we have available right now, which ones are they? Oh, it's this one. Streamside and Between Mountains is currently available. So where is Between Mountains? Well, we gotta find some mountains. Now, if I remember right, they should be somewhere right about here. And there we go. We get 5 potions, 5 high potions, 2 tents, and 2 cotton robes. Too bad though, we threw away any items over 99. So that treasure chest is not as good as the one before. That's because you can already craft cotton robes, but if you didn't have the items or the money for them, that's how you can get them for free. Alright, so there's one last place that we can go hit up before we have to go over to Gizamaluk's grotto. And that's gonna be this place somewhere right about here. This place is also optional as well. You don't have to travel to it if you don't want to. But I hope you guys recognize this place. It is the same gate that Baku and friends were at before. We can also drink from the same spring as they did. Stream water. It works as a sort of inn. You can heal your HP and MP. And if you look over here, you can pick up the mocha coffee. It's a key item for a side quest we'll be doing later. Make sure to pick it up because you'll have to come back here later if you want it. Sipping coffee at sunrise is the best thing life has to offer, y'all. I hear that, Cinna. It's something that you don't appreciate until you get older. And the Master Hunter key item. I shall follow in the footsteps of Sid the First, the Explorer King. The true hunter must seek his targets in the sky. I guess that's another hint about the super boss in the sky. Anyway, that's all that we really have to do here. They took the treasure chest over here, so we can't do anything about it. And we can't go through the gate. So it just means that we'll have to leave. Alright, sorry Boko, we're gonna have to leave you here. I'm gonna go on foot now and we'll try to gain a few levels as we get over to the grotto. No, wait, did I forget something over there? Crap. Never mind, there's an ether from back over in the grotto. So let me swing back and just pick it up. Sorry if I missed out on a few items here and there because I'm kinda reading off a guide and playing at the same time, and it's easy to get distracted and not read certain bits and pieces here and there. Alright, since we have Freya and Quina in our team, we're going to use them to attack. With Zidane, we're going to mainly be stealing. So why are we only stealing as Zidane? Well, it's not because we want the items. It's because Zidane has an ability similar to Quina. Actually, let me explain this real quick. Yeah, the robe and the protect ring are rather useful. I'll probably get them later. Probably off stream because it's just a bunch of farming. I kind of want to keep the video kind of concise so everyone that's watching this later don't have to be bored out of their mind while I keep farming out stuff. I understand farming is not everyone's cup of tea if they want to watch something that's kind of quick and straight to the point. Alright, so before I forget, there are a few abilities we have to be on the lookout for here. And if you want to max out damage, they kind of require some specific things. Zidon's going to learn an ability called Thievery later on in the game. We can max out damage with Thievery by just stealing any chance and everywhere that we get. You can get a guaranteed 9999 regardless of his physical attack power, as long as you're stealing everything in sight and everything that's not nailed down. Yeah, I'll be sure to show that off later. Freya will also have an ability that will work off of how many dragons you kill in the game. So the more dragons that you can kill in the game, the better Freya's dragon ability will become. You can get guaranteed max damage off of that as well. And Quina, I kind of mentioned this before, but Frog Drop will give you guaranteed perfect damage if you capture a lot of frogs. Yeah, I'll pretend they're platinum trophies and we'll steal them. I mean, not steal them, but we'll earn them later. Hang on here. Let me go ahead and grab this item here before we leave. Oops, hang on. There's an ether here that I forgot to pick up. Should be somewhere off in the foreground or the background here. There we go. I think that was the ether that was in this chest, but Marcus or somebody forgot to put it in their pocket and they dropped it. Huge loss for them, huge gain for us. Also, before I forget, remember the ragtime monster? That thing's going to be in one of these forests. I'm going to try to see if I can lure it out. You want to do all these questions before going on to Dis 2. Otherwise, you'll have to do these questions later on as well. Come on. Where the heck is that ragtime doll monster? If you briefly tap the D-pad and make Zidane move, you can force the encounter without needing to fight a random encounter. Whether or not it actually works, though, is not always guaranteed. Take forever, though. If we need to, we'll just do a bunch of farming runs here. It's taking too long. You know what? Screw it. There we go. Now let's make sure I don't fast forward through this question here. Oh crap. This question, I have no idea what the hell the answer is. I think you can find the answer by reading all the text in the game, but we kind of skipped over that. So I'm going to quickly find the answer here. Hang on. Let's see here. Just gonna find the mini game. Come on, come on, come on. Here we go. Mini games. There are a ton of mini games in this thing. But hang on. Okay, not the friendly creatures, even though we can find this later. Here we go. Ragtime mouse. Okay, so this question is false. Don't confuse the circle and cross. Just use the enemy list there. You can also use Millionaire on Quina to get extra money here. Alright, so we're going to head over to Gizamaluk's Grotto. There should be another forest that we can rush into and do another random encounter. There's like a friendly creature that we need to fight there. Well, not really fight, but give an item to. It's entirely optional though. It just makes that super boss fight easier. I think the way it works with the super boss is that if you do enough of these random encounters with these friendly creatures and you satisfy their cravings, then they will help you avoid certain phases during that super boss fight. Again, if you don't care, then skip them, I suppose. Alright. So, even though we're across the way, the grotto is going to be somewhere over here. Yeah. So there's a grotto, but now we need to find that hidden monster. We can eliminate this thing. No need to worry about it. Unless it kills Vivi. And Vivi will not get any XP. Great. Now Vivi's gonna be behind. So unlike a lot of other JRPGs, whenever you get down, after the battle you are not automatically revived. You must use a Phoenix down in order to get back into fighting form. This is also going to take forever. We still have 2 more locations to go before the end of Disc 1. We're about 80% done here. And it's really recommended that you try to get at around level 10. You don't have to, but the next couple of areas are going to be kind of tough. Alright, so with Freya, we'll have her equip this right here. That's a free 10% HP. Don't think we have any other things here. What about Vivi? I think he's going to be okay for now. Alright, so we're going to speed through this. Let's try to get that thing to pop. I screwed up. Run away. This is gonna take a bit. Oh crap, did it steal something from me? Yeah, it stole something from me. That bastard, I swear. So if you're running low on potions, those enemies will steal your potions, and I don't know, it might be important. Run away. When in doubt, just use flee. Even though it causes you to lose money. Now notice how I don't use the battle assistance? That's because it triggers trance ability. And it'll just cause the battles to go on even longer. You have to sit through the animation for all 4 characters. Oh, come on, where the heck is this thing? I think I'm in the right place. Hang on. Is there another forest around here? No. Excuse the speed up function here. What the heck is this forest? Could be this one over here. If not, then we're gonna have to wait as well. You bastard. Stop taking my potions. I forget if it's this side or the other side where we can find a friendly monster. It's taking too long. I guess we'll move on. It could be on the other side that we find the Garuda. Let me double check first before we go to the grotto. Popo's Heights. Never mind. It's not exactly here. That's why I'm confused. Alright, so we'll move on. Sorry for the wait, guys, but let's go ahead and get into the grotto. On the other side, we could probably look for the ragtime monster, but that can wait. Or did we already find it enough times? I don't remember. It's alright though. At least with the ragtime monster, we can always do the encounters all the way up until like this 4. Okay, so once you've had your fill of wandering around and doing side activities, we can go inside the grotto. I'm just gonna make a save real quick. When was the last time I saved? Don't remember. We'll just make a new save. Right in front of the doorway, too. I think as far as my main party is concerned, by the end of the game we'll be using Zidane, Quina, I don't think Freya, and there's another character that we haven't gotten yet. She will be our main healer, but we won't be seeing her for some time. Vivi in trance mode gets access to double black magic. Very useful stuff. I think if you have Doomsday and you have Dark or Shadow absorbing armor, you can cast that and heal and attack at the same time. It's a neat combo. Not very practical because, I mean, how often do you need to heal and attack at the same time? Unless you're fighting against the super boss. No. They captured all the Rattata. Come on, get up. Damn it, say something. Oh man. The Funko Pops, who are they? It's okay, you didn't do anything. Vivi, aren't they your... The king might be in danger. Come on. I sure hope Dagger didn't come here. Let's go. Alright, so this is Ghazamaluk's Grotto. As much as I would like for this to be the last place on our journey tonight. And the last place in this one, there's actually another place after this as well. Hang on. Let me see. Alright, so we need to go right here. Oh, one guy's still alive. Hey, are you alright? Black mages, Funko Pops, couldn't do anything. We're here to help. We're on our way to Burmecia. Ugh, I'm done for. Take this bell and go to Burmecia. The Funko Pops took our bells. The king's in palace, please protect. Well, he's done for. Poor guy. I'll protect him, don't worry. So now we receive a Gizamaluke bell. And also, if we check him one more time. Why is he still blinking? I think he's just pretending to be dead. Now, if I remember right, hang on, here. No, he's dead. He's dead as well. Alright, so what are these Gizamaluke bells? There's also some flavor text. Cherish this moment, for happiness is elusive. Wise words. Alright, so these bells are keys. What do you mean by keys? If you look here, you can ring the bell. The bell in your hand and the doorbell are ringing. But the bell in your hand shattered. Alright, so the Gizamaluke bells are one-time use keys. They will open doors, but at the same time, they will also break once you've used them. And there are going to be certain doors that you will want to open, so make sure you have one on hand. Oh man, the Funko Pops are killing. Oh, that poor guy. They burned him with fire. Now, who is that? That I don't know. I know I've seen him somewhere before. Somewhere before? I have not seen him, I know. I guess it is not important. Let's kill him. Yes, kill him, shall we? Alright, our first battle against Funko Pops. They're not very strong. Just use your physical attacks, they'll go down. And of course, you know, just stab them with a fork. I guess it's more impressive using the fork versus the spear. I think if we attack him just one more time, yeah, he goes down. These aren't difficult fights. But the clowns are running away. Alright, so after they're done for, we gotta do another fight. I thought that was only one Funko Pop to take care of. Please don't use that on BB. Without a dedicated healer, this is a bit of a pain. If we had someone like, you know, Dagger, we can cure the entire group all in one go. Alright, so we have another Gizamalik Bell. Now you're gonna want to pay close attention to what I'm about to do. There are some missable treasures in this dungeon. And remember what I was saying about the bells being one-time use? Well, here's why. The bell can be used on all three doors, but if you open one door, it's going to break and then you won't be able to use it on any of the other doors. Open this door first. Alright, so even though we open this door, we lose access to the bell. That's fine, because if we go over here, just need to get through this fight. Oh hey, zombies. Or skeletons, I should say. I don't suppose Quina can eat these bones. You can steal ore from these guys, so very handy if you're running low on those things. Now, there isn't any other way to recover MP for VV unless you're using ethers. I'm gonna try to hold on to those and then save them for later. We have plenty of potions, so we'll use these as necessary. Also, I think I forgot to change this out. Let's put on the butterfly sword. And since we're fighting against a few skeletons, let's equip Undead Killer. I'm gonna throw the wrist on so we can finish learning Flea Gill. Nothing here, same thing here. We're not really fighting beasts. And I don't think we get petrified around here, so let's throw on Undead Killer. I don't think there's any flyers. Blind is a pain in the butt to deal with, so I'm going to keep on Bright Eyes. And there's a leftover, so I'll just keep this on. Freya, if you have Undead Killer, let's throw that on as well. We can do the same thing with Quina. Oh, that's lame. She doesn't learn Undead Killer here. Vivi doesn't have anything to learn at the moment. We'll have to wait until Disc 2 in order to get some of the later abilities. For now, let's learn that. And let's move on. Okay, so in the corner over here, you can pick up that bronze vest if you didn't buy it earlier. Now talk to the injured soldier. He's got an extra bell for us. Please protect Barmecia, excuse me. If you don't unlock this door here, you will miss out on that bronze vest. Now, if you have no patience, you can head through to the middle door, but we still have something else to do. Also, I think there are some... Hang on. Hang on. So, use this one here. Yeah, so use this on the right-hand door. It's gonna shatter too. Now over here, you can pick up a pair of mithril gloves. Keep going around. Under the bridge, pick up the Magus hat. Only the Magus hat should be new. Here we get slow. I think you could have stolen the mithril gloves from the Zaghnol, but we didn't do that. That was my bad. And you don't want to go all the way. Hang on here. Oh, great. Now we gotta fight the Lamia. This thing's kind of strong. It's not the strongest thing in the world, but it's still a pain in the butt. It can cause confuse on you. Meaning Zidon's probably going to attack one of our own. Or, you know, it's gonna... Zidon's gonna attack that thing. Can we eat it? No, not yet. Now is also a good time to jump. Can we eat you? I forget if we can learn anything from it. Maybe, maybe not. That may be the ability, I don't remember. Ah, crap. Oh well. Freya didn't have to go in that hard. Alright, that's all the healing that we need. Before going forward, if we head all the way back here, you can check this guy. Sorry about that. But he's holding on to a second Gizamaluk bell. It's really easy to overlook this one. But now we should have enough bells for all the doors. Alright, so let's ring the bell here. And after which we can move on in here. I think this is the only girl Moogle in the game. But darling, can you hear me? Darling, please say something. I didn't expect to see a Moogle here. What's wrong? My husband, he's inside this bell. He's trapped, Kupo. You poor thing. We just held our wedding here. Then some scary clowns attacked us. I was so scared, Kupo. This bell's huge. I don't know if we can lift it. I don't know. It must have something to do with magic. I wouldn't be surprised if this bell was made of glass either. No, please, huh? Getting a little too friendly with Vivi there. Hello. Oh, wait. Yeah, it's you. I know you. Hey, you got a Koopa nut? Koopa nuts are kind of like catnip to these things. Yeah, I got one in Limblum. Really? Can I have it? Just say yes. Koopa, thank you. Actually, I wonder... hang on. Yeah, just give it to her. So, Kupo, thank you. But look what happens, darling. I have yummy Kupo nut. Kupo, I love Kupo nuts. Darling, where are you going? Thank you. What a crazy couple. Yeah, that was weird, alright. But go over here and pick up the Gazamaluk bell. Okay. I know what you're thinking. You want to go to the one on the left, but instead, if you go over here to this bell, the bell in your hand and door are ringing, but like every single time, it shatters. Now over here, we can find these two lovebirds. Moguta really loves Kupo nuts. Do we like Kupo nuts? Sure, why not? I like you. Aw. But he wants more Kupo nuts. You'll want to return here every so often if you pick up another Kupo nut. He gives you extra items. And Mogmi, thanks again. Now we can go on our honeymoon. So Mogmi also acts as another save point as well. And if we check the letter that she has, there's a letter from Mudon. It's probably a letter of congratulations on our marriage. Let's read it, Kupo. This year's Festival of the Hunt was so exciting, Kupo. The highest score was 169 points. A kid named Vivi won the title. Last year's winner, Belna, only got 112 points. Oh, it was so much fun. It wasn't a congratulation letter, but it was fun to read, Kupo. Poor Mogmi. And she wants mail too. Let me go ahead and use a tent here. Also, let's make a save as well. I'm making this save here so we can go up the vine. Be very careful up here because there are dangerous monsters outside. You really want to listen to them because the monsters out here are outside our level. They will demolish us if we try to fight them. Let me see here about the Garuda. Oh crap. Yeah, so they're going to demolish us. Run away. Run far away. Yeah, they weren't kidding. I would not recommend trying to fight these enemies here. It's simply too difficult. But on the other hand, if you're lucky, I'm gonna try and see if we can do this one fight with that one monster. Well, not really a fight. We're just trying to farm that thing. There we go. It's another friendly creature. Oh crap. I don't think I have any of those. Oh man. Never mind. I don't think we'll pick up any lapis lazuli until way later. Never mind. We'll just run away. I thought it takes 4, but we don't have any of what it's looking for. That's fine, just run away for now. But at least you know now that it's supposed to be here. Alright, so we can't go any further there. Oh, wait. Take this, Kupo. It's a holy bell. Give me Kupo nuts again, okay, Kupo? I'm Kupo for Kupo nuts. You gotta love the 90s marketing there. Anyways, we have a holy bell. The angel is ready to fly. Follow your heart and fly away. That's either very ominous or very insightful. Anyways, take the holy bell and ring this bell over here. Now I hope you saved because we're in for a fight. Are you alright? Freya, please be careful. Master Gizamaluk has gone mad. He's being controlled by some strange clowns. This thing is Gizamaluk. So start off by just running away. We want to steal from him. Now if you have enough magic, you can probably throw out... Oh man, I guess you can't throw out Mighty Guard at this point yet because we don't have it. Oh well. Just try to steal stuff from Gizamaluk. I don't think he's that strong as long as you keep your health above a certain threshold. Well, we have 2 more items on the menu before we can move on. Oh no. Alright, so this is gonna take a while. I am tempted to just speed through this and steal his stuff. We're gonna be waiting a long time if we keep doing this. Also, another thing, if you have glass armlets, go ahead and outfit your characters with them. It will reduce the damage you'll take from the water spells. It's taking forever. It seems like every single enemy in this game, every boss has some sort of rare steel. Which is nice if you're looking to get better items, but at the same time, it kind of bogs down the boss fights to the point where you're just stealing all the time. Stealing. Actually, you know what? Just screw this. Let's go ahead and just steal. And at the same time, we gotta stay healthy. I am impatient. That's why we are running through this very quickly. Also, be forewarned that when you speed up the battle, it also speeds up the boss, so pay attention. Otherwise, you'll just die that much quicker. Did we get the stuff? Nope. This is a pain in the butt. Chalk this up to some very outdated combat design. We're probably gonna die first before we get anything. I probably didn't put Bandit on, that's why it's so tough. That's alright, we could probably beat this guy on low HP. Oh, never mind. I think we did it. Alright, so one more time, just so I know for sure we have it. Yeah, so. Let us go ahead and wipe it out. I should have used slow. So, because it is weak against slow, make sure to use that. It's gonna cast Silent Voice to silence Vivi. I think normally it does that after using a spell. We go ahead and use Echo Screen here. We'll get rid of that. We're gonna hide Freya up there, and then what does this do? Oh, it allows a back attack, but that's not gonna be worthwhile against a boss. I don't remember if this is helpful. Probably not. At this point, we're just going to alternate between using Phoenix Downs. We're not even going to heal. I don't think we have any immunities against silence at this point. So try your best with just physical attacks. If you have the ogre on Zaghnol, you should be able to make quick work of the boss. Even though we use slow on that thing, it's still kind of strong. And quite speedy as well. As long as we keep Zaghnol attacking, Quina and Freya are more than enough. Yeah, he's going to silence Vivi. That's fine. The main thing that you really want to do here is just time out the trances so you can have those activate on the proper character. Oh no. Someone's gonna die. This fight is not all that bad though. We just jumped into it without the proper gear ups. But we'll win. One way or another. Please don't kill it while Quina is down. I guess it counterattacks every single time you attack. Oh no. Oh, what do you know? We won. That was a pretty terrible fight, but it doesn't matter because you don't really get any XP from it anyway. What happened to Master Gizamaluk? We must hurry. His Majesty is in danger. So yeah, boss fights in this game are very weird. This follows the same trend as in Final Fantasy VIII, where boss fights don't give you any XP. They only give you ability points. Once we cross this gate, we are in Alexandrian territory. I think Final Fantasy IX and Final Fantasy VIII are among the few Final Fantasies where you simply just don't get any experience whenever you're fighting bosses. It is a weird feature, but I think it's supposed to be a different play on the whole fight a boss, gain experience sort of deal that's present in almost every other JRPG. What's really fun though is that if you want to do low level runs, you avoid all of the regular fights and fight only the bosses. Alright, so we're back again with Steiner. So while we've been busy having adventures with the main party, let's check in on Steiner and Dagger. Hold it right there. What's the purpose of your visit? I heard workers were needed to fix South Gate. I brought my belongings so that I might live and work here. That sounds believable. He's a hobo with a stick and knapsack. That's great. They've been working on the gate nonstop since the incident. Since the accident, but it's still broken. I need to check your bag. Rules and regulations, you know. Yeah, this game it's about higher than average difficulty on just regular play. But the low level run is really where the challenge comes in. It takes a lot of strategy and a lot of knowledge about how the game works. But that's usually not for a casual run. Would you step back? There, that's good. Sorry, just doing our job. So, where are you from? Blast, I must do something. The police are searching for a girl and a middle-aged man. That sounds like a very terrible combo. Did you see a pair like that on your way here? This knot is really tight. The girl supposedly looks exactly like Princess Garnet, the most beautiful princess ever to grace Alexandria Castle. I wonder what that says about every other girl in the kingdom. I got it now. But you know how Queen Braun looks. It's hard to believe that she'd have such a beautiful daughter. And I love how Steiner just jumped up in rage at that remark. What is this? What is that? What are those rotten things? Are they poison? Apparently Steiner's got his dirty underwear in there. Rotten? I'm not carrying anything that's rotting. Oh, it's your least favorite food. The Lindblom delicacy, Giselle pickles. I can't believe how many you brought with you. They're my favorite. I cannot start my day without them. So, remember that cutscene where he was introduced to them? There's a sweet callback to that over here. Yeah, sure. People who like them all say that. You can go now. Thank you. That is one big bag for one hefty boy. Good day. We're inside the gate. Princess, you've done it again. I must find a spot where I won't be seen. That alley looks acceptable. But a girl and a man are in the way. Alright, so it's up to us to make a distraction. But how are we to do this? Alright, so we first have to talk to that anteater looking guy. So let's talk to him. This gate breaks down a lot because the hinges don't fit very well. This road leads to the bottom of the mist. No one uses it. There's no need to fix it really. So I just polish up the gate and make it look all nice. That takes care of it for a couple months. Hee hee. You were the reason we couldn't come in through this gate. So, asking the real questions here, do we kill or don't kill? Let's kill. I almost lost control of myself. Rub, 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 rub-a-dub-dub. That guy, I swear. Anyways. Before I forget, let me go ahead and take off all their stuff. Just in case we need it for our other characters. We won't be using Steiner and Dagger for any time soon yet. So talk to them first, and then we can head on over to the right side over here. I don't think this is who we need to speak to. Oh, you brought your things with you. Are you here to work? Yes. Indeed. Welcome, I'm also new here. I've been working here for 5 months as a chief engineer of Bowden Gate. But he's the only one working under me. I'll be going back to the castle next month when my contract expires. I'll be joining a team of engineers who are developing a new engine that runs without mist. The world outside the Mist Continent is uncharted territory, but there's no need to worry about our safety if we can explore it on an airship. Regent Sid is an advocate of technological advancement. Oh, sorry, I've tucked your ear off. There's something I must tell you. The gate to the bottom of the mist has been left broken. Did he think he could get away with that? Excuse me. Oh, how nice of you, Steiner. You snitched on him. I just need to get rid of that girl. That poor girl. It's part-time worker Mary. I can't believe he went out of business. I didn't know because I was on the other side of the mountain. Aw, poor lady. What good is it to bemoan what has already happened? What I meant to say was that now that we are here, there must be things we can do to help the ones we love. You're right, I gotta encourage him. Good guy, Steiner. Thanks. The coast is clear. Alright. Having done that, we can move on. Notice how there's a treasure up here, though? We can't climb, so we'll have to come back later if we want it. For now, we head over to the alleyway. Oh, hey, hold on. We've been had. Rules and regulations, you know? Would you come over here? Oh no. Don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious. Stop right there. Don't make a move until I tell you. Now, turn toward me slowly. Don't make a false move. Phew. You need a gate pass to reach the South Gate summit. I'm leaving it right here. Pick it up after I leave. I'd come closer, but you're carrying those stinky pickles. See? I'm leaving it right here. Aw, how nice of him. So we get the gate pass here. The holder of this pass is hereby permitted entry to any territory in the Regency of Lindblom. Signed, Sid the Fool. But don't go anywhere yet. Over here, we can pick up the Multina racket. It's an item for a dagger. And then we can finally head into the alleyway. Gotta make sure the coast is clear. 'Tis foolishness. If all were so easy, why, none would suffer in this world. That's an oddly specific, safe word. Whatever, we'll take it. Steiner, is it okay for me to come out? Yes. Thank you, I will come out now. Please keep an eye out. Yes. What's she doing over there? Oh, finally, some fresh air. What a horrible smell. It gave me a terrible headache. Maybe I'll get changed while he's on lookout. Let's see, continue looking or crap? You have like a brief window there to go to the other side. You can turn around now, Steiner. Princess Steiner. Yes? Oh, yes, Miss Dagger. You have to call me Dagger until we reach Trino. Don't salute me either. Yes, until we reach Trino and find a way back to the castle, I will be careful. Okay, let's go. Dang, we missed out on that little cutscene. Oh well, wow. That cable car will take us to the summit. We're almost there, Steiner. Alexandria is just beyond the summit, right? I managed it without Zidon's help. You never needed him to begin with, Princess. Yeah, who needs Zidon? Alright. Before we go on, let me take off any equipment here. We'll just strip them for now. But before we move on, let's pick up the potion here. And then over here is another Moogle. We will save in just a moment. For now, go over to the Magnet option, and he has a favor to ask. he wants us to deliver a letter to Nazna. Take the letter. I don't think he has any other letters, so let's move on. There's also an item shop here if you need to use it. Why not? Let me go ahead and pick up some items. Those as well. Make sure you you should probably buy as many items as you can possibly carry, because otherwise if you need more items, you have to run all the way back to Lindblom. It's a huge waste of time. So make sure you pick up as much as you can. Otherwise, we can board the lift over here. The lift is called Berkme. May I see your gate pass? Okay. Nothing suspicious here? Yep, that's the one. We can depart right away if you want. Yeah, let's leave. Alright then. Please go inside, we'll be departing shortly. The car is empty, as you can see. Sit wherever you want. Lovely. Let's sit here. Please wait while I prepare for departure. Oh, it's part-time worker Mary. Wait for me. I made it. You almost missed your ride there, lady. Thank you for your kind words earlier. No, I thank you. She's pretty confused over that. Whatever do you mean? Now departing. Alright. Phew. I feel more relaxed now. That is understandable. Understandable. Our journey from Lindblom was very tough, but it was your white magic that helped me through the battles against all those monsters. Your fortitude that got us past the obnoxious Moogles in Chocobo's forest. And finally, your idea to use Giselle pickles to get past the Southgate guards. I am thoroughly impressed by your intelligence and courage, Princess. Steiner, you can't call me that. My apologies, I'm just not used to. It's okay, I made lots of mistakes when Zidane taught me how to talk like this. Oh, hey, what the hell? He taught you plenty. That peasant had no manners whatsoever. Although, he did have some wit for a bumpkin, but the way he spoke to you was simply unacceptable. I say good riddance. Yeah, screw that guy. Can you stand up? Don't worry about me. Please, protect for me. I will protect Burmisha, you have my word. Anywho, we still have more to go before we reach the end of this disc, but this is a fantastic place to stop for tonight. Okay, so join us next time for more adventures in Final Fantasy IX. There is still a ton of gameplay left to see. We're about, I want to say, close to about 25% done with the game. Yeah, 25% done. This is a relatively long JRPG. And I'll let you guys know where exactly the cutoff points are. For now, though. That's going to be all for our nightly session. So if you guys are watching this on YouTube, please like the video. If you guys have any comments or questions, please leave them down below. Let me know what you guys think. Share the video out wherever you guys can, and also subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so already. Please check out our playlist for our previous play sessions, or hit up our channel for more gameplay videos up and around the site. We'll probably be back with more Tactics Ogre or Final Fantasy VII Remake soon. Not to mention, I haven't jumped onto Borderlands 3 lately, so we'll probably return to that as well. And I also have the last segment of the season to complete for Diablo 3. That's Season 29. We only have a small portion of that left. That's probably going to get done in the next day or two. And then I guess we'll just keep going with more Tactics Ogre and probably Borderlands 3. I also have another game to finish up for the Platinum as well for Metal Gear Solid. But I'm going to wait for the update to drop next month, so that's going to be a few more weeks. And then from there on, I have no idea. I guess we'll keep playing Final Fantasy IX and maybe a little bit of Final Fantasy XII in between the other main games as well. I really need to get back to some of the other older games that I've had on the channel that I've been running, but I simply lost track of time trying to finish them, like Final Fantasy XVI and Resident Evil 4. Oh well. We'll get to them when we can get to them. If you guys are over on Twitter, follow us at twitter.com/LunarlightGames. Up there you'll find deals, discounts, as well as news sources about the gaming world, as well as audio we run from time to time. Check out the pinned post for more information, or hit up our hashtag LunarlightVault. We're currently running giveaways ending every Monday. The most current one that is ending on New Year's Day is for Batman Arkham Asylum Game of the Year Edition. So if you guys are interested in winning that title, make sure you guys get entered. If you'd like to support our channel financially, or you'd like to sponsor a giveaway, you can do so by dropping a donation over at paypal.me/LunarlightGames. The link's down below in the description. But if you guys don't have a tip for our tip jar, don't worry about it. Please continue viewing our videos. Make sure you guys subscribe and also like the videos whenever possible. Follow us over at twitch.tv/LunarlightGames, and also hit the notification bell across all of our platforms to get updates as soon as they're made available, or to catch whenever we go live. But yeah, that's going to cover this session for tonight. We will be back for more in the future. We still got to get past the next segment in order to get into Disc 2. And then the game will finally open up. I know it seems like the game opens up from time to time here on Disc 1, but we're still kind of restricted on where we can go. And rest assured, there is far more of the world of Final Fantasy IX to come. If you look here on the map, this is only one continent. There are numerous other continents available for us to explore. But that will be for next time. For now, have a great night and have a great rest of your week. We will see you again in the next session. For now, take care, and we'll see you guys again soon.